Shut up. Call a supervisor. How about that? Call a supervisor since you want to step up to me and arrest me.
I'm going to arrest you.
Oh, you are?
Disorderly conduct.
Really?
If you don't
You're going to be
mind
the complainant? You're going to be the...
I will be the complainant.
Oh, you will?
Yes.
I don't have a First Amendment right there, tyrant? I'm asking you.
Trying to do.
Okay, well, you know what? You want to bite the bait, go ahead. And I appreciate that, and I respect that. I really do, okay? I'm not one of those antagonistic, auditors.
No, you're being great.
I'm trying to be professional, okay? I'm trying to be respectful, and I'll give you the same in return, right?
What starts as a quiet visit to a public government building quickly spirals into chaos, all because of a camera. In this First Amendment audit, staff panic. Capitol Police are called, and tensions explode over one man's right to film in a public space. But when government employees forget they work for the people, accountability comes knocking with a camera rolling.
Rights to record here in public. Possibly pull some public records.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Is there something we can help you with?
No. Is this Department of Corrections?
It's Department of Corrections Human Resources, so
Okay.
we're actually DAFs, not Department of Corrections.
Okay. That's all.
Is there a reason you're videoing us?
Yeah.
While we're at work?
Yep, that's exactly why I'm videoing you, because you're at work.
And
You
you're
guys
part
work
of-
for the public, so I'm just taking
and-
pictures and I'm
so you
documenting.
don't work for anybody, you're just here taking pictures?
That's it, yeah.
All right.
No. No. You do have any?
What is this concerning, sir?
I don't know. I'm just taking some pictures in a public building, that's what I'm doing.
But no, you're taking pictures of my staff in a public
My staff.
building.
You work for the people. So, you
Do
should
wanna
probably
call
learn your
some
role.
Security?
Yeah, call the Ghostbusters. They're not going to do anything either. I'm going to take pictures and videos and not be oppressed by it.
We're an HR department.
Cool. All right, so how do I go about doing a public records request?
I don't know. I work for the Department of Administrative and Financial Services.
Okay, what is your name?
Well,
I
it's
appreciate
not
it.
very
So why should I
professional.
listen to you if you're just not going to identify yourself? I don't even know if you work here.
I wouldn't be in here. You can't get in this door. If you
It's
don't
public
work.
record, by the way.
You can't get in this door.
You
if
should probably
don't
just
work.
identify yourself and tell me who you
You
are.
should probably identify yourself.
I don't have to. I don't work for the public.
Are they coming?
I don't care if they come or not.
Because he's getting aggressive.
Aggressive, huh? How am I getting aggressive? Like physically aggressive? Mentally aggressive?
Verbally aggressive.
Verbally aggressive? Verbally aggressive. You want to escalate this now?
He has a name tag that says right here.
That's my name. Yeah, close the door. Bye, Karen. I'll call you Karen. All right, let's go up to the third floor, and I will see you up there. Security access card. No, it's fine. It's the Department of Corrections. Surprised she even beat me upstairs. How you doing?
Bad, you?
Good.
Can I help you?
Yeah, the lady that was just in here, I know she was speaking. Like, what's your position here, if you don't mind me asking?
Who are you, please?
What is your name?
My name is Gary LaPlante.
Okay.
Can I help you?
Are you like a?
It's a state building, correct?
Well, I don't need to know that. I think the staff
Do you know
downstairs
that?
Do the staff know that?
They are clear.
Okay.
Okay?
Good.
All good?
Because if they're not,
Are you
I will
okay?
make sure that they are.
Are you okay?
I'm definitely
Just wanna
okay.
make sure you're okay, 'cause
I'm
concerned.
Do you
about
need medical attention?
No, I'm.
Do you know what
concerned
state you're in?
about- You're.
Yeah. Playing your game, right? Yeah. F off, dude. How about that? Peace. Oh, you think it was going to be that easy? Look at them. Look at them flock like cockroaches. Turn the light on and they all run and scatter.
You're all good, man.
Oh, man. Are you security? You are?
Yeah, but how are you?
Oh, how you
Where
doing?
do you
Are you
live?
security?
No.
Oh.
Why would we need security?
Well, because apparently they were called.
No, for what?
For me.
For what?
I don't know.
No,
You-
of course not.
I'm
reading them to the commissioner.
Are you the commissioner?
Yeah,
Department
nice
of
to-
Corrections. But that's besides the point because we're going to start our conversation. They're look at she's taking pictures now, but they want us to call security. It is okay. I'm not a hypocrite.
No, of
they
course
can
not.
take pictures all they want.
Yeah.
I don't know what the staff needs to be. Here we go. How you doing, sir?
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Capitol Police?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Name and badge number, please.
I don't have a bag.
Okay. Let's name
Alan?
and badge number.
Car.
Okay. And you don't have a badge number. Do you have an ID number? Serial number?
What do you need all that stuff?
Do you have a car number?
No. Well, I'm in a car.
Okay. What's the car number? Two forms of identification is all I need.
Car 5.
Car 5. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. What's
You
what's
recording?
going on? Because I'm recording. Aren't you recording?
I know, but were you going to tell me? Is
Tell
there
you
like
what?
is there a policy or something you guys have to?
No.
Okay, I'm just curious
No.
because some states have policies where they have to advise the other party that they're recording.
This is true.
That's all. Okay, so you are recording. Good. More cameras. Bringing more cameras to the party here. Can you identify this lady, please? Because I asked her to identify herself because she wanted to give me some authority, and I'd like to do a public records request on her as well. So that's number one. And then security. I don't know why security was even called.
They're in these buildings all the time. They just
Yeah, but you didn't come here for a reason, for no
it's my
reason.
building. No, I'm here.
You came around, you saw me recording, and you shook my hand right away, knowing exactly. Like, you got a whole party
what?
going on here.
So what?
It's fine. I'm not.
Yeah, I
I don't
know.
care about the response.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah.
I think that these people here, okay, need to understand that we have a right to record in this public building.
Of course you do. Yeah.
That's it.
Well,
End of story.
We're there. Yeah.
But you don't
I
have-
told them that. Yeah, we're there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who you are. I don't know what your intentions here are. I'm just
in the building.
if they're worried about something, okay, like somebody recording in here, it either they don't take my word for it ever, so law enforcement or directors or something
There's no concern.
there is on their end.
No,
And
they
I just
explained
want to
to me
make
they're good. They
I just
understand.
want to make sure that they're okay and understand that I'm legally able to be here and
Correct, we're
record.
with
That's
you.
all.
But they have a legal right to refuse to talk to you.
Not necessarily. They're public workers. If I have business to conduct and I need questions answered or some sort of directive of where I need to go for some sort of information, they
What do you
should
need?
probably
What do
be.
you need?
Well, I need to.
Besides just talking with people for...
I can't just ask people questions that work for the government. Just
For what
basic
government?
questions.
What government you work for?
No, I'm talking about them.
Oh.
I just have basic questions. Like they came out here, they asked me what I was doing. I told them what I was doing, and then I asked them their name to identify themselves, so I knew who I'm talking to. And then maybe from there, I can go to what I actually need.
What would you need? How can I help you?
Public records request. How do I do that with this office?
What would you like? Tell me.
Well, I need her name, first of all, because she didn't want to identify herself. She has a badge, and she covered it. So I just need her name so I can pull records regarding her salary and position and so forth. Are we all leaving? What's going on here?
I'm going to go eat my lunch.
That wasn't very professional and polite. Why would you just walk away from me?
Well, it's quite apparent that we're not answering your questions to
Yeah.
your satisfaction.
Go figure, right?
So, true.
Go figure.
What I would say is,
Hey, you started off great, and now you're just walking away rude, huh? Okay, and you wonder why I record you guys. Unbelievable.
do me a favor.
Don't give me any directives. Don't tell me where to go and what to do.
I'm not gonna.
Okay, what is it?
I'm not gonna.
What is it?
I was just gonna say be pleasant with people.
As long as they're pleasant with me and they abide by their policies,
What's your name, sir?
I'm not giving you that. It's right
Oh,
here. It's right here.
I see how this
You like
works.
that? Yeah, you're a public servant. I have a Fourth Amendment right. You identify, I don't. That's exactly how it works.
So
I'm all
she
set.
don't have to.
Yeah, she should. It's
If you
professional.
continue- Excuse me.
It's professional.
If you continue to harass these people.
Harass these people? What are you, from down south?
Yes, I am.
You are, I can tell. All right, have a good day.
I will give you a criminal trespass order.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
Do it then.
I didn't say I would arrest
Yeah,
you. I said
I
I'd
know.
give you a criminal trespass.
No, you won't.
You
No, you
won't be
won't.
allowed here.
Go ahead.
All right.
Give it to me right now. Give it to me right now and see how far I go. Give it to me.
I got it right.
Give it to me.
Relax.
You ain't getting my information, so who are you trespassing?
I'm going to trespass you.
Here you are?
Yeah,
I dare
the fail-
you.
The failure to give your name.
Get the out of here. Off. Shut up. Shut up. Call a supervisor. How about that? Call a supervisor since you want to
I'm
step
gonna-
up to me and
I'm
arrest
gonna-
me.
I'm going to arrest you.
Oh, you
for
are?
disorderly conduct.
Really?
If you don't.
You're going to be
mind
the
P's and
complainant?
Q's.
You're going to be the...
I will be the complainant.
Oh, you will?
Yes.
I don't have a First Amendment right there, tyrant?
You have
Huh?
all rights.
I don't have a First Amendment right to tell you to fuck off right now? Are you serious? Go ahead. Oppress my rights. I dare you. I'll see you in court in a 1983 litigation lawsuit.
Okay.
Go ahead. I got one in Mass pending and I got one in New Hampshire. Test me. I will strip your qualified immunity and kick your ass out of here myself. Let's go. Trespass me.
Is that a threat?
No, it's not a threat.
Is that a threat?
I'm telling you to walk away. Put your ego aside and walk away.
My ego is.
Put it aside and walk away. Call a supervisor right now. Call a supervisor. Call a supervisor.
Who's my supervisor?
Whoever your supervising commander is, call him here right now. You're escalating the situation. You're threatening me with an arrest and an illegal trespass. Call your supervisor. Or kick rocks. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Best to do is walk away. Tuck tail and walk away. Tuck your tail and walk away. The best decision you can make today is to walk away. I will strip your pension and your retirement and your qualified immunity. Screw.
You always talk like that?
To people like you, I do, yeah. Yeah, I'm the authority figure here, not you. You have no authority over me. You work for me until I break the law.
You have no authority.
Yeah, I do. That's why you're going to walk away and I'm not, right? What do you want to do, old man?
Oh, man.
Yeah, what do you want to do? What do you want to
I
do?
want you to realize.
Yeah?
that
Realize
you're
what?
going nowhere.
Okay,
Okay?
okay,
You're going nowhere.
okay.
Have a great day.
Yeah. Good luck with your trespass. Yeah, and disorderly conduct. How'd that work out? Incredible. Look at it. Look at it, telling all the staff. Be on your best behavior. We have a First Amendment auditor here to put you in your place. Here's his vehicle. 2 of them. Look at the parking job.
Hi.
How you doing? You a supervisor?
I am.
You are, awesome, because I requested one from the officer, older gentleman, to request you here because he was starting to threaten me with an illegal trespass. He was also telling me that I was failing to identify myself, and that he was going to try to get me for disorderly conduct if I kept up my language with him, which is not true because I could swear at you guys all day long and you can't do a goddamn thing about it.
Well, that's true to an extent.
It
If
is.
there was other people around that might find it offensive.
Yeah, well, good luck with Turner versus Driver and Smith versus Cummings and all that other case law that protects us from you guys and our freedom of speech.
Okay.
So, if you guys want to arrest me or trespass me, let's go to court, dude. That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm just here to listen. I'm just trying to, listen to what you have to say.
Yeah, I'm literally in here. I'm taking pictures. I'm recording, and
But you can only be in what area that the the public would be allowed into. You can't go into a secure area. You can't video into a secure area.
I can video into a secure area. I just can't be in it. Are we on the same page?
I'm not going to sit here and
I'm asking you.
Looking at your facial expressions and
I'm asking you.
Trying to do.
Okay, well, you know what? You want to bite the bait? Go ahead. See, I didn't call you guys here. I was very respectful to people until they wanted to try to oppress my rights and tell me I can't do something I could legally do, and then call you guys to try to enforce their feelings, which you don't. So I suggest you just go educate them, let them know what's going on.
Get off my vehicle.
This is my vehicle.
Sir, you get your hand off of the vehicle.
I will touch this vehicle all day long. Why don't you wash the vehicle if you give a so much?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
I see where this is going.
I will touch the vehicle all day long.
8-8.
And there's not a thing you could do about it, Sergeant. And I'll even look in the vehicle. We pay taxes on this vehicle. This is more my vehicle than it ever will be yours. Learn your place, okay, Sarge? That was rude to just walk away, man. Not very professional. But that's all right. Can I get your name and badge number for the record, please?
Trask, 1388.
How do you spell it? I'm sorry.
Trask, T-R-A-S-K.
Okay,
Yep.
awesome.
Yep.
Appreciate
Have a
it.
good day.
You too. Off. Hey, disorderly conduct. F you. Yeah. There you go, buddy. Bye. Ta-ta, sweetheart. Have fun in retirement, dude. Drive of shame right there. It's nothing to feel unsafe about, ma'am. Not gonna hurt anybody, okay? Jeez. Is she serious? She needs like her own security to clean the bathroom? Holy crap. Can you do me a favor and try to get a business card from the gentleman in that office, if you don't mind? Or at least ask, if you don't mind.
I'll ask.
Okay, thank you. Like I have any business to do with the janitor. Unbelievable. Incredible. It's a camera. You guys have cameras all over this place. You're not even gonna ask, huh? Wow. Typical. Oh, the Karen's calm down in there? Is that her office right there? Can I do a public records request? I think my work here is done. All right, everybody, so that's going to be it over here today.
This audit is more than just a confrontation. It's a reminder that public servants are accountable to the people. You don't need permission to exercise your rights. Stay calm, stand firm, and know the law. Because when intimidation fails, knowledge and a camera are your strongest weapons. What would you do if a public building posted signs telling you your rights don't exist? In this powerful First Amendment audit, one man walks into City Hall and challenges false restrictions on filming in public spaces. The tension builds until the chief of police arrives and makes a surprising decision that flips the whole situation on its head. Will accountability finally win?
Are you Michaela? I am. Hey, Michaela. Can you take a business card?
Of course.
How do you go about doing like a public records request? Do you guys have forms? Is it?
Request?
Yeah.
It's normally across the hall, but they're doing renovations. So if you go to customer service, they can get a contact with the clerk and she handles them.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Do you have a name of that clerk or?
Patty.
Patty. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sure. Ooh, piece of candy. You have any dum-dums in here?
No.
No dum-dums. All right. I'll take a Reese's. Thank you. Technology services, health and welfare. No cameras. No cameras or recording devices. Restricted area. That's not true. Oh, here we go. No cameras. No cell phone video. Yeah. That's not how that works.
Hi, can I help you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
This is the health department?
It's health and welfare, yes, general assistance.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
Just taking a look around the building, seeing how many cameras you guys have, and
Okay,
so here we go. Welfare department, health. Here we go. Ma'am, do you have a business card? Okay, let's go back upstairs. She went out back to make a phone call. You see the sign out there? Yeah. I told her I wasn't going to abide by it. Mm-hmm. Ooh, piece of candy. Just city manager.
And what was on this portion last year with the paperwork I gave you?
Yeah. Take a couple business cards. Is Michael O'Brien here today?
Who?
Michael O'Brien, city manager?
No.
Or the mayor?
No, the mayor doesn't keep office hours.
Oh.
So he's not here.
They on vacation, playing golf at the bar? Like, what's going on?
He works a
mayor?
full-time job.
Yeah.
No, I'm the city manager as well.
Oh,
You his secretary?
I think he has a morning meeting.
Morning
So,
meeting?
yeah.
In the building or?
No.
Do you know what that meeting is?
I think it's over at the Growth Council.
Is it a public meeting?
I don't believe so.
You could go to the Growth Council and ask him.
Well, yeah, I could do that, but I don't want to interrupt him either if he's in a meeting.
Yeah. Well,
Okay. Is this the mayor's office or?
Yep.
Okay, I'm not going to go in. Just- Is that another conference room?
No, that's city manager's office.
Oh, okay.
Straight in.
Okay, cool. I won't go inside though.
Confidential.
Yeah, HIPAA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, the onus of that information is on them, not me, to keep private. So cameras are allowed down there. The signs either need to come down or some sort because they're deterring people from taking pictures and video, which they are legally allowed to do in this building. As long as they're not in a restricted area, we have a right to
That is a
record.
restricted
That is
area.
restricted.
That's a lobby. Behind those doors where the office is,
Anybody applying has the right to confidentiality.
yeah, they have to create that themselves in the public setting though. And that's a public lobby is what I'm getting at. Do you understand what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
Up here's public areas.
It's a public lobby downstairs, is what I'm telling you. But I have a right to record down there, so I'm going to do that. And the signs need to come down, or I'm going to take them down.
I wouldn't advise taking.
I've done it before, and I'll do it again.
Why don't you call the chief and ask the chief to come over and assist this gentleman?
Yeah, I'll assist him in the law.
That's fine.
So,
That's fine.
yeah.
He can assist. He knows more about it than us, and
Yeah.
Brian's not here.
It's just that they're deterring people. They're telling people false narratives, saying, "Hey, you can't record and take pictures in here," but you are allowed to do that. 100%. Yeah, I have absolutely no problem taking those signs down, even in
So,
front of the chief.
We're going to get back to our budget.
Yeah.
He can come over and speak with you.
Okay.
He's going to know more about it than we do.
Yeah, I'll just wait for the confirmation. I just don't want to waste my time waiting for
Yeah.
him. So is there going to be an issue if I go back down there and actually record in that lobby? That's my question.
If it is regulated by confidentiality, yes, it's going to be an issue. I strongly advise waiting to speak with the chief so there's not an issue.
Yeah, I don't wait to exercise my rights. And I definitely don't need permission to do it.
Well, I don't know,
Okay.
and I'm not going to debate with you. We're in the middle of trying to figure out some
Thanks.
numbers.
I'm asking you questions regarding the town hall.
I'm
And
trying to tell you, I'm not the manager.
okay.
I'm telling you the best I can, and he's the best person outside of Brian that probably can answer that
Okay.
for you.
Are you Patty?
No, I'm not. Pat.
What's your name?
I'm Christine.
Christine.
I work downstairs in the finance.
Okay. Do you have a business card here?
Yeah. Upstairs.
Oh, it is. In that department?
No.
Okay.
No. So,
Is he coming?
I don't know. He didn't answer.
Did you text, call, or I'm just curious.
Yeah, I called
maybe
him.
Kathleen can holler at him on the radio.
I mean, I don't really need his assistance, so I mean, I'm not too worried about it. I mean, it seems like you guys are more worried about me recording down there than I am.
I am not. I'm just trying to avoid any problems.
But these are what I do: is I challenge these things because they're not. There's no authority behind it. There's no law behind it.
I don't know.
That's all.
Yeah, I can't answer that for you. That's all.
Somebody's got to challenge it, right? Yeah, here I am.
So it's better to, if there's a problem, that everybody understands what the problem is.
Yeah. Well, we find a solution.
And
Yeah. The solution is to take those signs down and not
that's a discussion
deter
with
people.
him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't advise ripping it down because that can be seen as damaging property.
That's okay. I'll take it up in court.
It's much easier to wait and,
No, it's
and
not.
have a discussion.
Not necessarily. You'd be surprised.
Okay, well,
Lawsuits hurt cities, so
I
and the people.
I can't tell you any more answers than that,
Okay.
sir. I just don't have the answer you're looking for.
Okay. Do you know how many cameras are in the building?
I do know.
Okay. Do you have any in here?
I don't think
Just
so.
curious. Okay. Okay. Any word? I'm just gonna go after.
I
if there's-
texted him to see
Okay.
if he'll come down.
All right. I'll come back up, check in with you, see, and then we'll go from there.
How you doing?
Good, you?
Good. What's going on today?
Not much.
It's
You-
out in the car. I can get one for you.
Okay, yeah. After we're all set, yeah.
Yeah.
And your
what's
name?
going on today?
I just want to get names and badge numbers first. Just curious.
The sergeants are like the shift supervisors.
Okay.
So obviously, you know what it's.
Oh, is that yours?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Obviously,
They're actually very
I
helpful.
assume you probably know what the chief is, right?
Well, yeah, obviously.
So he's the second in command.
Oh, you are? Okay. All right. So you're like an assistant or?
Yeah, there's two majors.
I gotcha. Yeah, I don't.
So obviously you're here. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know where I'm going.
Oh.
Right down there.
Thank you.
Sure. So obviously you're here doing a First Amendment audit, no issue with that.
Yes and no. I mean, I have other business, but I do like to test the government and challenge, obviously. I don't like to be grouped into a category. I'm separate, you know, I'm my own entity, you know what I mean? So I'm not a group of people that do the same, you know, that's how I just want to be treated as an individual.
You know that just as part of that, you just can't interfere with regular government business and that sort of thing.
Am I being accused of that?
No, I'm just explaining.
Why would you do that? I've been doing this for 4 years. I don't need to be explained how to, you know, my conduct.
I don't think I'm being rude to you.
No, I'm not saying you are. I just don't need to be reminded.
Was there an issue?
There's a slight issue.
Okay, what's the issue?
The issue I have anyway, and I brought it to their attention.
Okay.
And they're not really too familiar with the situation on how to handle it.
Okay.
And that's why they called you. Plus Billy, I guess, the town city manager and the mayor's not in, so I guess you're next in command, right?
Here I am.
So I went downstairs to the health department, welfare department, and down there more than most.
Yep.
Okay, I mean, I cannot violate that law. Only they could. The onus and the protections of that information, which I don't want anyway, is on them. The issue I have is those signs. Those signs are literally telling people that don't know, like myself, okay? I mean, I know that I could take pictures down there no matter what anybody says. The protection of that information, like I said, is on them, not me. And they like to try to turn that around like it's my fault.
I haven't seen the sign.
So we could take a walk down there. I told the lady, I said they need to come down. They're deterring people from exercising their rights, take pictures and video, and then it's a false narrative. And there's no law behind it. There's no statute behind it except for HIPAA, which is what they have to abide by, not us. So
interesting. Well, we
for
need to look at the sign.
for future issues, I'm trying to stop that.
Appreciate it.
Right? And that's like saying I can't, and believe me, I've seen it before. In towns like in Vermont I've been to, where they say, oh, you can't take pictures of video in here. Well, you can. And that sign needs to come down for other people who come in who actually want to take pictures or take video or do a documentary or get some public records and record that. You know what I mean? So that's the issue I have down there. There's nobody down there as far as I know. You know, if there is information that people are pushing back and forth, that's an issue as well, you know, because they need to keep that private. So there's conferences room down there. There's, you know, they could walk in the back. They could take all their information down that way. They could write it down.
You're just saying that the waiting room is a public area.
The waiting room is 100% a public area, a public lobby, and anything beyond that is restricted, which I totally understand.
Gotcha.
But it doesn't mean I can't record beyond that point either.
Well, I mean,
do you understand what I mean?
You can't enter into an area that's restricted. You know, you can't
enter, but my camera, by zooming in onto the other side, is not violating that. It's not. My camera is not in a restricted area. Do you understand what I mean?
I do to an extent.
Let me give you an example.
Yeah, well, let me just
Go ahead.
Explain my point. If you're standing outside somebody's window, say their bathroom window,
like a private house,
and you use your camera,
that's
to zoom
different.
in, that's a problem.
That's totally
right?
different.
So
We're not in somebody's house now.
Right. So I do understand what
that's
you're
not
saying.
a very good.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry you don't like my example.
Well, no, and
there is certain things.
There's criteria. I get it. Oh, I get that.
Phone. By zooming in and using electronics to zoom in, there are certain things that
but
you could violate.
in downstairs, what we're talking about at hand right now, there is absolutely no problem with me taking pictures and recording beyond that restricted area.
If you're visible from a public area, that's.
I could take pictures and that's what I'm getting at.
I think what he was trying to say was because you just kind of let.
Oh, come on.
Kind of like a blanket statement. As long as my camera is in a place where it's legal to be, I can record anything I want. Which he's just saying that's not.
To an extent, in a public building, is totally different from a public sidewalk in someone's bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just making sure you understand.
Yeah, that's totally. Yeah, that's out of.
Blanket statements are sometimes just not correct. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. So if you want to take it to walk downstairs with me, take a look at those signs, and then make a determination from there. She told me that she doesn't advise me taking the signs down. I'll tell you right now, I've done it before, and I'll do it again.
Okay. Well,
I
don't think that you should be making the decision. I will address that issue.
Yeah, I'm the authority figure here.
Well, actually, that's untrue. I am the authority figure here.
No.
And so
you have no authority over me, Chief.
Just listen.
You have no legal authority over me. I will listen.
I am being very polite to you, and I'm agreeing with you, actually.
So you agree with that sign, huh?
And so
this is a restricted area? That's a restricted area, huh?
Okay.
That's a restricted area?
That is not a
So
restricted
why
area.
is this sign saying it's a restricted area and no cameras or recording devices? That sign needs to come down. It's false. And there's more in there too. I appreciate that.
Right?
And this is working with each other, right?
Yeah.
Take a look at the other signs outside. And I don't want to hit you with the door. Want to come in?
So
No cameras, no cell phone videos, client confidentiality. That's on them.
Okay.
That this sign
is a restricted area.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. I totally understand that.
Yeah.
That's obviously in an area where nobody is allowed to be unless they're invited. And if I'm invited with the camera and then they tell me to stop, I would have to leave. I get the law, man. I'm not here to break the law. I'm just trying to enforce our rights.
Right, gotcha. I can't get in there right now, but I will address that issue as well.
With us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This issue was taken care of.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean? That's respect on both ends.
Yeah.
And like I said, if somebody else didn't do it, I was going to. And I'll take the repercussions later on. I've done it before.
You know, I mean, just from my perspective, like if you come in here and you're addressing an issue, I get no problem hearing you. I get no problem taking care of it. I take care of the sign. Not a good idea for you to be taking our stuff down.
It's not your stuff.
You shouldn't be touching our
But
property.
you get,
right?
but the city should not
property.
be deterring people, telling people false narratives, okay, about the law.
So you come in, you address an issue,
And I did.
You make a complaint to me, and then I handle it.
See,
right?
I didn't
That's the
come
best
in.
way to
I
do it.
didn't come in and just take the signs down right off the bat. Okay, that's not what I do. You know, there's a process. Okay, and I try to work with that process as far as I could. And the extent of that process is now with you, and we're handling it.
I get what you're saying, but I think what the point he's trying to make is, so you address the issue, right? We said no, we're not going to take care of this.
Then I would've.
Because that's not the correct way to do it. Right?
It is, and
the correct way to do it would be then for you to take it to the next level and maybe go to court over.
After the arrest, if you want to arrest me for destruction of property or malicious or.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're not. That's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about escalating.
You said court,
it, right?
You said court.
Well, no, but we're not talking about escalating it. I'm just saying you don't have to worry about it here because I took care of it. I'm just saying it is not a good idea in general for you to go around and just take things down. That's not a good idea. That's not working together.
So
right?
is it a better idea for the city to put up these signs?
It's a better idea for you to come and address the
That's
issue
what I did.
if you find one.
That's what I
Right.
did.
And you did it. And you did a great job.
Yeah,
right?
but I'm just telling you.
saying
We're just
that-
talking about not necessarily, because obviously we're not saying you handled it wrong.
No,
but
I
you're
don't think I
saying
did.
if we didn't take it,
Then I would
then
take
you
it into
would've
my own
handled
hands,
it.
100,000%, and I would take the arrest if necessary, take it to court, and I'll file a lawsuit. And that's not my goal.
I just
Like
don't
this
think
is my
that's-
goal right
yeah,
here.
yeah. No, I'm just saying I don't think that that's the best way.
It's
to
not.
do it.
It's
I think
not.
the best way to do it is to work together.
But I think also that's why you took the sign down.
I took the sign down because it was the right thing to do.
Okay.
That's why.
And I appreciate that, and I respect that. I really do. Okay, I'm not one of those antagonistic, auditors.
No, you're being great.
I'm trying to be professional. Okay, I'm trying to be respectful, and I'll give you the same in return, right? And that's how things work. You work with me, I work with you, and as far as right now, that's the only sign or issue that I have in this building at this point.
Great.
And we took care of it. So explain some of this to them as well. Only.
We'll have a talk.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. No problem. I'd like to get a business card from them, and then I'm going to be on my way. Do you have a business card, please?
I think we can get it upstairs. Where you got mine?
Theirs?
Yeah. Manager's office. Your business card.
I don't think she has any of mine, no.
Okay. We'll go check.
Yeah.
We'll check.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
If not, I'll get you some.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Do they? I think she either texted you or something, right?
What?
There's no like call for service on this or anything.
Not at the moment. It's not.
What do you mean at the moment? You're not planning something, are you?
No, I'm not planning.
All right. I was just asking for, just in case I need to do a records request of some sort. You know what I mean?
I'm sure he'd probably document it, but obviously the call came directly to him and not through dispatch.
It might not be a call for service report.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's fine.
I mean, I would assume he's going to document it when we get back.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll do a records request with him. I have his email.
Yep.
Send it to the records clerk. Okay. I don't have Denise's card here.
Okay.
Can get it for you if you want.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, at least all their business cards down there.
I'll get you the cards they have. I don't know that all the
Okay.
like client services have them already.
Okay.
So.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got her candy.
I got one. I got two of them already. Yeah.
Come on, that's not nice.
And I'm not talking about the candy.
You don't need to be mean to people.
Well, you know what? Sometimes it's necessary to get your way.
I wouldn't say that about you. So that's, you know.
I don't see why you would. I didn't say it about you.
I know, but I don't think it's nice to say it about other people here either. They're all just trying to do their best, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes the camera speaks otherwise, you know. Probably gonna hang out here until you guys do, man. That's, to be honest, I mean, I know the police weren't called for an emergency, but there's a call for service, and typically, no offense, I don't leave until you do.
I'm not here for you at this point.
I get that.
I'm here talking to the administrative
Yep.
assistant, or what's your title now? Executive support.
Executive support
Yes.
specialist. Oh, look at that. You're a secretary, right?
Well, they gave her-
Assistant.
she gets more responsibilities now. That's why the new job title, because she helps with the budget and stuff like that, because she wants to learn it.
Okay. There you go. Nice. Yeah, you too. It was nice meeting you. I'm gonna actually take her. Oh, look at that! I can't even say that. I can't even say
This is
I have to say
Ah.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All right.
Well, I appreciate it. Again, hey, be safe, and I respect your professionalism, your respectfulness, and everything else. And I'll send you a request, and I'll send them a complaint about what we talked about.
Cool.
With the sign. So.
Thanks,
all right.
dude.
Have a good one.
Appreciate it.
Hey, good. You too.
This audit proves one thing: silence empowers bad policy. But speaking up, even alone, can create real change. When signs mislead the public, it takes courage to demand the truth. Respectful resistance backed by knowledge can turn even a police chief into an ally. Don't wait for permission. Stand up, speak out, and defend your rights.